What's up, Fit Gamers? Joey B/3 here, back again with Chris. We got a fight scene breakdown from the Equalizer 2, where he takes out all those assholes in the apartment. Check this out. So the first action you see there is the guy that tries to sucker punch McCall right in the face. He's expecting it, he does a split entry. So he parries with one hand and then uses that metal card to strike him right in the neck area right there to stun him. Straight from there, he chambers for the backhand and then uses the card to cut him right on the forehead. After he slices him with that card, he's still got the arm right here. He takes it, brings it around, and he breaks it. He basically just uses his forearm, comes over the top with a vertical strike, and strikes right there at the elbow joint, breaking the arm right there. So then his buddy tries to come and help him out. He goes with this big wind-up haymaker. He's obviously trying to knock McCall straight out. McCall sidesteps on an angle and gives him a strike straight to the midsection to counter that winding strike coming at him. Right after the strike to the midsection, the guy comes back up and McCall strikes him, bang, right there to the back of the neck to stun him at the base of the neck, and then he comes around, grabs, and controls the head to throw him down. So once he gets him down, controls the neck, throws it around, he grabs the arm, stretches it out, and he breaks another arm right at the elbow joint with his knee. Bang! Even though he just broke this arm, he's still gonna punish this guy. He keeps the arm, his buddy tries to come and help him out, and he gives him a quick strike to the knee, bang! Breaking that guy's knee. And then he goes straight for this guy, crack! Giving him a wrist lock and breaking his wrist. After he breaks that guy's wrist, he goes on to the guy he just kicked right in the knee, takes him right here and just snaps his neck and moves on to the next guy. Once he takes that guy out, he goes up to the big burly guy like Chris here, and he gives him 5 punches. So he goes up to him in a nonchalant stance, so he has the element of surprise here. He doesn't have his guard up or anything. This guy thinks he's gonna take him out for some reason after he just watched 3 of his guys get their asses handed to him. So he first goes with a quick left-handed jab. Bah! Then he gives him a straight right, bang! And then he gives him another straight left that turns into a hook. And then he goes with 2 devastating hooks to knock this guy out, and he falls right onto the couch. Bam! Bang! Right after that, he goes back to the first guy who started this whole thing, and he snaps his head down with his tie onto that glass table. And then you see the reaction of that useless guy on the couch. So one of the main things that we liked about this fight scene, Chris mentioned this, was the split entry. It's a great technique to counter your opponent during their attack. So it needs to be a straight punch usually. If it's like a hook or an elliptical punch, a split entry isn't the best technique here. But on a straight punch, you're just gonna move your head off of line. You're gonna parry with one hand, the outside hand, and your inside hand is going to go up through center line and strike your opponent at the same time. So in slow motion, it looks like this. Bang, right there. It could be a palm strike, it could be a punch, it can be an elliptical shot as well for you, just as long as your opponent's throwing a straight punch. But you can throw a hook, a ridge hand, or a throat shot, or you can even change levels and hit different targets as well. Another thing that we really liked was that instead of trying to break this guy's elbow, who's at a lower elevation, with the arm, which you can do like he did with the first guy, but now he's at knee level, so he uses his knee, and that's a very powerful tool to easily break that arm. The main thing we didn't really like about this fight scene was that it didn't really live up to the first movie here. They tried to do it with the quick cuts and the close-ups and everything, but it just didn't live up to it. And when you look at it in slow motion, frame by frame, you'll see these continuity errors in there. But when it's in fast motion, you'll never notice them. One example of that is where he's breaking the standing guy's arm, the first guy. He should be turning the wrist over, which he does in one shot, but he strikes here on the forearm. That's for safety in terms of stunt work. You don't really want to be striking at the vulnerable parts of the arm, which would be right above the elbow to hyperextend that elbow right there. And then you see in the actual reaction shot where he actually hits the arm, it could be a fake arm, but he hits him right in the joint and the arm's turned back over, so he's not going to be really breaking anything if he was actually striking the arm there. All right, so there you have it for this fight scene breakdown straight from Equalizer 2. Thanks to Chris for helping me out on this one. And as always, guys, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. We got a lot more coming your way. And also be on the lookout for a funny video where we're going to be doing this fight scene with our own sound effects. Give me your left hand. Your left hand, not your right. What are they supposed to do?
Like, comment, share.
Again?
Like, comment, share.
You heard him.